There's a mystique about mornings that has captivated writers, thinkers, and achievers for centuries. In recent years, the idea of the miracle morning has taken on a life of its own, thanks to books like The Miracle Morning, The 5 a.m. Club, and The Power of Habit. Add to that the influence of public figures like Tim Cook, who starts his day at 4:30 a.m., and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who beats even that by rising at 4 a.m., and the message seems clear. Early mornings are the golden ticket to productivity and success. But is waking up at the crack of dawn really the secret to living your best life? At first glance, the benefits of a 5 a.m. start are enticing. Rising before the world stirs gives you a head start on the day, a quiet, uninterrupted pocket of time to accomplish what matters most. It's a chance to tackle your goals, reflect on your priorities, or simply indulge in self-care before the chaos of daily life takes hold. Whether it's reading, journaling, or exercise, this early hour can set the tone for a focused and fulfilling day. The consistency of such a routine often improves sleep schedules, fosters a sense of accomplishment, and provides a feeling of control over one's time and choices. These ideas have inspired countless people to jump aboard the early rising train. Some have thrived, claiming their mornings as sacred, while others found the routine challenging, even overwhelming. The problem with the 5 a.m. miracle morning isn't its intent, but its rigidity. For many, it demands sacrifices that outweigh its potential benefits. If getting up at 5 a.m. means you're running on less than 6 hours of sleep, any perceived productivity gains will crumble under the weight of exhaustion. Sleep deprivation impacts your mood, focus, and health, often leaving you less capable of handling the very tasks this routine was supposed to support. The math behind the miracle morning also reveals its blind spots. If you need to wake at 5 a.m. to feel accomplished, you'd ideally need to sleep by 9 p.m. every night. That's easier said than done when balancing work, family responsibilities, or even a modest social life. Picture a parent juggling kids' schedules, homework help, and dinner cleanup. Where's the room for winding down by 9? Then there's the inflexibility of it all. Life rarely adheres to a strict schedule. Unexpected events, late meetings, or social gatherings can quickly derail the carefully constructed 5 a.m. ideal, leaving you scrambling to catch up. Here's the other elephant in the room. Many of the proponents of these routines operate in worlds far removed from the average person's reality. Tim Cook is the CEO of Apple, with a net worth of $1.8 billion. Dwayne Johnson, a Hollywood superstar and entrepreneur, is worth $800 million. The author of The Miracle Morning himself boasts a multi-million-dollar empire. With financial security and an army of support systems, housekeepers, personal chefs, assistants, these individuals have luxuries that allow them to prioritize a rigid morning schedule without compromise. Now, contrast that with the average individual working a 9 to 5 job, commuting an hour each way, and shouldering the responsibilities of home and family. For this person, the miracle morning might feel more like an impossible feat. That doesn't mean a fulfilling morning routine isn't achievable. It just needs to look different, tailored to the unique contours of your life. The key is not to chase someone else's routine, but to craft one that aligns with your goals, priorities, and energy levels. Start by asking yourself what truly matters in your life right now. Is it advancing your career? Strengthening relationships? Improving your physical and mental health? Once you've identified your priorities, set specific and realistic goals that reflect those values. If fitness is a priority, for instance, commit to exercising for 30 minutes a day, but find a time that works for you. It might be in the evening, after the kids are asleep, rather than at dawn. Equally important is understanding what habits and routines already serve you well and which ones don't. Take stock of your day-to-day patterns. Are there inefficiencies that steal time away from what matters? Are there pockets of time you can reclaim? By pinpointing these areas, you can begin to build a schedule that feels both effective and achievable. A successful routine doesn't demand perfection or adherence to someone else's timetable. It's about balance and flexibility. Your morning might start at 7:30 a.m. after a solid 8 hours of sleep with a quick breakfast before heading out the door. Or maybe you're a night owl, hitting your creative stride in the late hours, and your miracle morning begins at 9 a.m. after a leisurely start. What matters isn't the hour on the clock, but how you use the time you have. As you create your routine, remember to leave room for adjustments. Life is dynamic, and your schedule should be too. Seasons change, circumstances shift, and priorities evolve. The beauty of a personalized routine is its adaptability. It serves you, not the other way around. In winter, when early mornings are dark and uninviting, perhaps you shift your workout to the afternoon. Or during particularly hectic periods, you might swap an hour of journaling for a 15-minute walk. These tweaks don't diminish your routine's value. They enhance its sustainability. At its core, a routine should feel empowering, not restrictive. It's not about wringing every last drop of productivity out of your day, but about finding rhythms that make you feel fulfilled, accomplished, and at ease. Some days will be more productive than others, and that's okay. The goal isn't perfection but progress, steady steps toward a life that feels intentional and meaningful. So let go of the one-size-fits-all approach to mornings. You don't need a 5 a.m. wake-up call to take charge of your life. Whether you start your day at sunrise or well after, what matters is that your routine reflects your values, supports your goals, and most importantly, works for you. When you craft a schedule that honors your unique needs and aspirations, every morning can feel like a miracle in its own right.